witches, welcome back to my channel. I'm Athena the Green Witch, and in this episode I'm following on from my previous tarot episodes. I will pop the links in the descriptions if you've missed those ones. Now I'm going to share with you what to do next to get to know your tarot deck. So you've picked a tarot deck that resonates with you. You've cleansed that deck, you've bonded with that deck, and now it's time to get to know your deck. As I've mentioned in my previous videos, a great way to initially get to know your deck is to go through the cards and get to know them individually. So having a look at those, having a look at the art and at the symbolism is definitely a great way to first get to know your deck. But we want to go deeper than this. So as I recommended in my previous episodes, a great way to initially get to know your new tarot deck is by going through the cards individually, having a look at the art, at the symbolism, seeing what cards you're most drawn to, what cards you find the most beautiful, and really feeling the energy of your tarot deck. It's really important to do this as each tarot deck has its own personality and energy associated with it. For example, some decks are more for practical matters such as career and finances. Other decks are perfect for love readings. My mother has an animal tarot deck which gives the most beautiful readings. All the readings are framed in a really positively way. However, I have a deck, Tarot de Marseille, or the Marseille Arcana, and it is such a savage deck. It is a very practical deck, very black and white, and I love it because it really helps me to own my shit and it doesn't sugarcoat things, which I really appreciate when I need direct guidance and to become aware of things so I can make positive changes. So now you're ready to interview your deck. I'm going to share an interview tarot spread so you and your deck can get well acquainted. This will essentially be a conversation with your tarot deck about its limitations, its strengths, and the best way to use this deck and how you both will work together. For your tarot interview spread, you can set your cards out like this, or you can spread them out in whatever way feels right for you. If you prefer to do them in a straight line, in a circle, in 2 rows, it's really what feels right for you. There's no right or wrong. Card number 1, tell me about yourself. What are your most important characteristics? These questions will be directed at your cards, obviously. So this is a guide for you for the questions that you'll ask to really get well acquainted with your new deck. Card number 2, what are your strengths as a deck? Card number 3, what are your limits as a deck? Card number 4, what are you here to teach me? Card number 5, how can I best learn and collaborate with you? And finally, card number 6, what is the potential outcome for our working relationship? Now, I've previously said this is a spread to get to know your deck in reference to a new tarot deck. However, you can do this with an old deck, potentially a deck that you haven't previously bonded with, or that you just want to get to know again. You can use this for an old or new deck. It doesn't really matter. Again, just what feels right for you. Whether tarot is something that you would like to delve into more as a beginner, or if you're experienced with the tarot and would like to deepen your own experience and knowledge of tarot, I highly recommend keeping a tarot journal. I do add my favorite tarot spreads to my grimoire. However, keeping a tarot journal is a lot more in depth into your individual readings. I journal every one of my tarot readings so I can go deeper with my interpretations, and it's also a great way to keep track of your readings and to be able to reflect back onto my readings at a later date. To make the most of this interview tarot reading, I would strongly recommend to journal this, as this will really help you to get to know your deck more. Again, whatever feels right for you. You can keep the journal entry short and sweet, or you can write a whole essay. You will know what feels right once you start writing, and it will just flow. The deck is really going to guide you with this journaling. I find with my Tarot de Marseille, I will pull a card and I will think, oh, I can't, at first I might not know particularly what area that is reflecting on, but as soon as I start writing, my deck really guides me to go deeper. So again, I highly recommend journaling all your tarot readings. It's highly beneficial to understand and interpret those. Thank you so much for watching this episode, witches. I really hope this episode helps you to connect deeper with your own tarot decks. Follow me on Instagram for daily witchy content. I love connecting with you guys. It's such a beautiful community that we're building over there. Be sure to like this video, subscribe to my channel for weekly witchy content, and I will see you babes in the next episode.